Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Denali and I am a full-time reseller on Poshmark and eBay. My store name is El Ducho and I'm El Ducho Thrift on Instagram. El Ducho is spelled E-L-D-U-C-H-O. I'm just getting over a cold, so if I sound sick or like a 13-year-old boy going through puberty, this is why. But because I've been sick this past week, I've kind of fallen behind in my work. And so I have a haul that I picked up from last Sunday, but I haven't done anything with it because I've just been laying low and trying to do kind of the bare minimum of what needs to get done. So I'm about to go on a trip to Colorado this weekend to go thrifting. So this needs to get taken care of because there's going to be another haul happening next week. So anyways, that's why I'm doing this now. Otherwise I would spare you my voice. I do have a drink here, so I'll probably take some sips every once in a while to clear my throat. But so last Sunday, I believe it was Sunday, I went to the bins and met up with my friend Ty and my friend Brittany. I will put their closets in the description down below if you want to shop their closets. I was there for, I'm trying to think what time I got there. I think I got there at like 11. No, I got there at like 11:30 or almost 12, and I left at about 3:30. So I have two different receipts because one of them we all paid together because we hit 100 pounds, so it got cheaper. And then this one is just my accessories. I don't think I got any shoes. So my accessories, I got, they split it up, but it's 5.2 pounds. Oh my God, my dog is about to come up here. So 5.2 pounds and then 13.8. So that's about what, 19 pounds. So that was $24.89 for the purses and stuff. And then my clothes, I think I weighed first. So I got 50.2 pounds of textiles at 89 cents a pound. It's regularly $1.59 a pound. So I paid $44.68 plus tax. So whatever that would have been, like another $4 or $5. Ty got 55.3 and Brittany got 43.6. So there is that. Actually, I'm gonna move these out of the way. And then I'll put in the description how much that all was total. Okay, so if you watched my last haul, I started it off by saying that I had forgotten a bag of stuff in my car. Well, lo and behold, I had done it again. So I have stuff again from my last haul. So that last haul was stuff from the previous haul. Anyways, I just wanted to show you guys what that stuff was now. Starting off, well, maybe I'll just hold that till the end. Okay, so this is the first item. My voice is so crazy. I'm so sorry. If it's too annoying to listen to, I understand if you can't watch. Everyone knows that I love a hobo wallet. Well, here is a hobo purse. There's a little red spot there that you can see. I'm not sure if that's gonna come out, but I think that, I feel like they make like leather dyes, so I'm not gonna do that, but somebody else can buy this and just put some black leather dye on there and take care of that, because there's that, and then there is some discoloration at the bottom, just like from wear, but you could easily fill that in. Same with just at the bottom there. But anyways, it's a nice leather bag. The inside is in fair condition. There is some of that going on, but I mean, there's no holes or anything like that. So I picked it up. Of course I picked it up. Yeah, it's actually a nice bag. I like this. If I was willing to put in the work, I would buy it. Or I would use it. I bought it, obviously. Okay, so I don't know why nobody wanted this, because I feel like people like these bags. At least they did a couple years ago. Maybe the trend is over, but that's okay. I still picked it up. This is a Kipling bag. I thought they were, yeah. I'm like, were they called Kipling? No, I think they're Kipling. They're usually like nylon bags. They made these in the 90s. That's what I can remember. They could have been around in the 80s as well. But they've come back in style, or they did. I don't know if they still are. But I remember a couple years ago they were selling these at Urban Outfitters. So anyways, I picked it up. And that's in pretty good condition. My dog is on the floor there, and every time I throw a purse, he goes. Anyway. Okay, so this is, if I can pop out the body there, a Kate Spade purse. It's canvas, yeah. You know, it's kind of a little beat up, but, well, not beat up. I mean, it's not as bad as other bags I picked up. I mean, it just needs to be cleaned. I don't think I'm going to throw it in the wash because I don't know if I want to mess up the leather and the body, because the canvas is pretty, like, firm. Like, how do I describe that? I don't want to mess up the shape is what I'm saying. So I may just take like a wet cloth to it and try and clean it up a little bit. But yeah, other than that, just a Kate Spade bag. Okay, I got 2 of these. Yeah, I'm like, okay, this is my haul from when I went with Hillary. Yeah, now I'm remembering because I was telling Hillary about these. I got these 2 beaded belts. They're nothing special, but people do like this style. These are rather small. They might be for a child, I'm not sure. This one does have a loose bead there. I don't know if it just needs to be like, the strings need to be tightened. I'm not gonna mess with it because I feel like somebody, if they want to repair it, they could. But these are super cute, but they are fairly small. I don't think there's a size. I'll have to measure them. Okay. This is just a North Face beanie. Not sure if I'll be selling this now. Not that it couldn't be sold, but well, that happens when you shop at the bins and you don't look too closely over things. Okay, this is, what is this purse? Sorry, one second. It's leather. Oh, here we go. Okay, it's Sabina, S-A-B-I-N-A, Sabina, New York. I feel like I looked up comps before we left, and I feel like I thought they were good. It's a leather crossbody bag. It does fold over here, but because if I'm holding it and it's unzipped, it doesn't look that great. The coloring is definitely off. It's faded in some spots. My dog is whining over there. I'll take a leather wipe to it and clean it up, but I'm gonna let somebody else do the work on it. The inside is in fair condition. It's got like this satin lining. There is some loose strings in there, but otherwise, yeah, it's kind of like a, it looked like it was kind of like a dusty rose color. So anyways, there's that. Oh, I picked up this. I don't know if it's gonna be worth anything. It's a Lily Pulitzer for Estee Lauder bag. You know, just like a little promotional bag that was probably given out. But it's in really good condition, so I don't know. Maybe I can get $5 or $10 for it. Then this is actually the second one I've picked up, and I need to list the other one. Oops. But this, and I found the other one at the bins too. How funny is that? This is a Diane von Furstenberg, like a weekender bag. It does have some spots here. It's kind of like this velvety material. The other one that I have is blue. I don't know if my other one had a luggage tag. It's got that little spot there. The inside, oh yeah, there's something in there. Set that down. The inside's really clean. And it did come with the shoulder strap. I don't know if my other one did. What's the care instructions? It's probably just like spot clean, I'm guessing. But anyways, yeah, just a cool bag. The comps, I can't remember what they were. Nothing insane, you know, maybe it was like at best like 40 bucks, maybe. I don't know if I'm remembering correctly. Bagalini, because I always pick up Bagalini stuff. This is just like a passport wallet, I think. I didn't look up comps on it just because given all the other Bagalini stuff that I've sold, I felt good about picking it up. Okay, so now moving on to stuff that I picked up from Tuesday. So here's the first item. So this, I remember these from when I was younger. These are just like little Disneyland hats that you could buy. And it's got like the, who's this Daisy Duck? plastic bill. I can't remember who I had. I don't think I had Daisy Duck. I feel like I had like Minnie Mouse or something. So anyways, this is just a kid's vintage Disneyland hat. Super cute. I don't know what I'll get for it. I don't look up comps, but I feel like Disney stuff, especially the older it is, and that's not that old because that's probably 90s, is a good pickup. Okay, this I actually just bought for myself. I don't think I'm gonna resell it because it's like missing some of the print. This looks like nothing, and it's probably hard to even see this like fabric-y cloth material. But do you know what this is? I learned about this from one of my good friends who's not a reseller. It's a sponge. These are really cool sponges. They have like, it's something insane, and I'm gonna misquote it, but it's like something like 1,000 to like 7,000 uses. I know that's like a huge range, but I'm sorry. It's like an eco-friendly sponge. You clean it by just putting it in your dishwasher with your dishes and run it on a regular cycle, and then it comes out and it looks like new again. You just wring it out and then like lay it on your counter or over like the top of your faucet, and it just dries out and turns back into this kind of cardboardy feeling. But they're great. They're awesome sponges. So I knew it. I saw it in there and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm grabbing that because these things are awesome. So if you ever see these, I don't know why you would see them at the bins. I was surprised to see it at the bins myself. Okay, I did pick up, there's probably a few more in this batch, but some Ipsy bags. I started to collect quite a few. I think I did list probably like 8 or 10 of them recently. So I'm just building up another lot of them. Again, I'm picking these up at the bins for probably like, I don't know, what do you think, like a dime or something? So that's about what I want to pay for these. It's not like they're big money makers, but if you can buy them for cheap enough like that, then they're worth grabbing. I grabbed this. This is just a Coach dust bag for a handbag. I just grabbed it for when I have something to put it in. I have just sold dust bags. I have just sold dust bags before. I'm gonna later look back on this video and be like, why did you record this when you were sick? You sound like you're going through puberty. I'm sorry. Okay. I have just sold dust bags before, but I think they have to be like nice enough that somebody would really want it. I'm not sure that a Coach bag is that high end enough that somebody would want to have it. I got this little Michael Kors beanie. It is in good shape. I wonder what the material is. Oh, okay. Acrylic, hand wash cold separately. I think it just needs a lint roll, to be honest. I don't know if it needs a full-on wash. This is just a slightly beat up coin purse. This is Lululemon, right? This is their print. I don't know, I just saw it and I was like, maybe somebody will want that. It's cute. I've never seen like a little coin purse before. This bag. Oh yeah, I was excited about this bag. This is All Saints and it's in pretty good condition. The only flaws that I saw when I was there was just some fraying here. It has split right there. So, you know, trim some of those. I'm obviously not going to be able to repair that. But everything else on the bag, all the rest of the trim looks really good. The inside's really clean. Comes with a little coin purse thing. I felt heavy. I was like, is there money in there? Yeah, it's leather. The bottom looks good. So yeah, anyways, isn't this a nice handbag? I love this. Speaking of like finding money and stuff, I recently saw a news headline about the people from that show Storage Wars, that they had sold a storage unit and it had, the buyer later opened it, found a safe, had the safe open, and they found $7 million, I think is how much they found in there. The owner of the storage unit came a knockin', right, because they remembered that they had that money, and they asked for it back, and the new owner refused. And then I think the new owner offered them like $1 million to give the other what then would be like $6 million back. So they did, which, I know sounds crazy, but it's probably smart because you don't, I'm like, how'd they get that $7 million? Like, I don't know, it's sketchy. Like, I don't want to be involved in some $7 million. You can give me $1 million of it. That's cool. But crazy stories. Okay, this I thought looked cool, and then I saw it's Fabletics, which isn't like a super high-end brand, but people do like Fabletics, and it's a cool backpack. It's just kind of like a sporty nylon. I like the design that it kind of flips open like this. It's clean inside. Yep, it's fairly clean inside. It's got some like little plasticky zip packets in there, one with a closed band-aid, not a used band-aid, so I'll just take that out and give it a little wipe. I don't see any stains on the little white parts. Oh, maybe a little bit of discoloration there, but this feels like it could probably go through the wash. Maybe I'll do that, maybe I won't. But yeah, just a cool gym backpack. Excuse me. A couple more Ipsy bags. These two are super cute. I've never seen this one before. It says it's a collaboration with Ipsy and Valley? I don't know what that says. I'm sorry. Valfy? I think that's the if you watched my haul a couple hauls back, there was a cell phone case I picked up that said Cold Bitch Brew. I think that's what it said. And I think they're the ones who made that cell phone case. Anyways, these ones are so cute. Okay, I grabbed, because we know I love a canvas bag, I grabbed this one because I thought it was cute. Smart, strong, fearless, resilient. I'm so tempted to keep this for myself, but I have a lot of canvas bags. I feel like, what's that Hair Club for Men commercial? Is like, I'm not just the president, I'm also a client. I'm that way with canvas bags. I'm not just a fan, I also own a buttload. This is made by Fringe. I've not heard of Fringe, but anyways, I just thought that was really cute, and it's kind of like again, another dusty pink, and then it's got that rose gold on it. Okay, this I grabbed because again, it's the equivalent of maybe what would be a dust bag. And it says Life Lovers Welcome, and it's a camper bag for camper shoes. If you're not familiar with camper shoes, and I wasn't until I started reselling because I'm not fancy and I don't know nice things. Camper shoes are a great pickup. So I just sold a pair a couple weeks ago from the bins that I picked up from the bins for like 30, I think. This I was excited about. Okay, this was just sitting on of course, right? This was sitting on a bin that had already been looked through and nobody wanted. Okay, same old story. It's Badgley Mishka, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. Just a black leather hobo shoulder, whatever you call it. The inside's really clean, no rips or tears. The outside looks good. These straps are adjustable, so you can make it longer if you don't want it to be so high up on your shoulder. But the outside looks really good. That probably can come out with a little leather wipe. Yeah. I think with a leather wipe, this thing will shine brightly again. So maybe my best find of the day. I maybe should have saved that till the end of the haul, but whatever. I think I have other good stuff. Honestly, I can't remember. I get amnesia when I leave that place. I don't remember any of the stuff that I bought. Like, it's really got to stick out, but you know what? I'm not gonna lie, that bag didn't even stick out. So yeah, the bins kind of like, I love shopping there. And this is not a knock against the bins, but they do suck the life out of you. You go in there and you're just like, you progressively become more and more tired and worn down. That's why people will bring snacks with them, or they'll leave for a little while and come back, because you do have to re-energize. The job is very physical. You are literally leaning into a bin and you're digging through it. And while the things that you're going through, they don't necessarily weigh a lot individually, but stacks of clothing become heavy, and so it is, you know, it is taxing. It's a very physical job. This is a very physical job. So anyway, I know I have another one of these in here somewhere, but this is, at first, when I saw the smaller one, because there's a smaller one, I thought it was a dust bag, but now I'm starting to think it's like a laundry or travel bag, because there's two of them and one is smaller. I did search a little bit more in the bin to see if I could find a third one, because in my experience, usually those travel bags come in like threes. So, oh well. This is a Marc Jacobs like mint colored wallet. I'm like, come on. Let's see, will you unzip? Clearly I didn't unzip it. Yeah, it unzips. It got stuck on, there's another zipper here that wasn't closed. So they were like going against each other. But anyways, the inside's pretty clean. Looks good. The outside needs a little bit of a leather wipe to brighten it up again. You know, it's hard to see. I'm like, you know, just from being in somebody's purse, a lot of times if you put something in a black leather purse, sometimes the color can transfer. There's a little something there, but it looks surface and it's already starting to scratch off when I take my nail to it. I'm happy to see it has a zipper. I've picked up a few wallets recently that haven't had the zipper. Okay, two things. One, I grabbed this because I was like, maybe it has a good resale. It's like a little Jimmy Choo sunglass case. There's a little smudge there, but I'm gonna take a Lysol wipe to it and see if it can come out. There's another one there. I thought it was just kind of a cool looking case. And then I opened it up and there's a pair of sunglasses. These are not Jimmy Choo, but they are Ray-Ban, okay? So these are, they don't say the style number in here. They're polarized. I mean, they say the style number, but it's a number, like not a style name. That's what I meant to say. I'm like, these won't, oh gosh. I feel like, yeah, okay. They have a prescription in them. I don't know if you can see, but there is a little prescription. So I'm going to disclose that. Unfortunately, I don't know what it is. There's some sort of magnification in here. So somebody will have to switch out the lenses if they want. And what's interesting is that, okay, so it's got this little silver tag. So in Seattle, the Seattle Goodwill does what they call the glitter sale. So they do the glitter sale every year, and what that is they hold back items throughout the year that they think are of higher value, and then save it for November when they do the glitter sale and sell it all at a higher price. And obviously it's, you know, curated because it's higher end items. Well, it's not always higher end items. Now, Ray-Ban is a good brand, and this was worth, I understand them putting this at the glitter sale. However, the glitter sale just ended, so I did notice some things at the bins already that had come from the glitter sale. So one item was an Old Navy clutch, actually similar to one that I picked up, but I was like, I'm not picking up another one. But anyway, it was just like an Old Navy clutch, and it was like just silver, and I mean, it was cute, but I think they wanted like, I mean, like 20 or something dollars for it, which, don't get me wrong, I would resell that bag for like 20 or something. Not sure that I would get that. However, you know, Goodwill clientele, I'm not sure that they're gonna pay $20 for that clutch, because that's almost, let's be honest, that's almost probably the retail price of what that clutch was. So anyways, this says that these were $24.99, which I actually think is not a bad price for these. What would drag the price of these down is that the lenses are intended for someone specifically, but the frames in itself are, you know, they do have value. So there's that. What else do we have in here? Oh, I don't know if these are worth anything, but I grabbed it. It's just Karl Lagerfeld, you know, sunglass case, and it does have the little dust cloth in there, which is actually surprising and nice to see. Oh my gosh, another pair of Ray-Bans. I don't even remember picking up the second pair. I don't remember picking up the first pair. These are, they look like they're the, what's it called, Wayfarer style. There is a little bit of something on those. Do you see around the frame? I've not seen that before in glasses, so I don't know if it can come out. So possibly they do need new lenses. I wonder if this is something that where you could take them to like Ray-Ban and they'd replace it. Food for thought. Maybe I'll investigate that and take them myself. They're cute, but I'm gonna sell them. Do you guys remember in one of my other videos, if this is not one of your first times watching my videos, that I had a pair of Maui Jim sunglasses? So I ended up listing those, I don't know, sometime this past week. I'm like, what day is it? Friday? I don't know what day I listed them this past week, but anyways, I had seen that comps were running around $108 on average for used. So I listed them for, I don't know, like 120 or something, and I accepted an offer this morning for 100. So that was a great find that I never found. You'll know the story of that if you watched my other videos. Okay, what else do I got? This is, I don't even know what, oh, okay. This is just a Fossil wallet. So I've been picking up Fossil because I found that the resale on them is actually pretty decent. Just a genuine leather wallet. Does have some little loose strings that need to be trimmed, but otherwise I think with a leather wipe we can revive this a little. The inside's a little bit dusty here, but that's not a big deal. Does it snap? Yeah. Does it snap? Yes. Okay. What else is at the end of this bag? Okay, then this bag, I don't think I ever found a brand or anything on it. I might keep it for myself because I really like it, but I feel like, I don't know, I don't think it's anything. I was gonna say, is it leather? But I don't think it is. Is this like faux ostrich leather? Is that what they call this? Please correct me if I'm wrong, kindly. But it's just a cool bag. I don't know, with like the braided, I don't know. It just looks really cool. And then it did come with a, you know, like a little cosmetics bag or whatever, larger bag. I don't know, I just thought it was a cool bag, and I really love this color of green. It's super pretty. So maybe I'll add that to the pile of handbags I don't or shouldn't keep in my life, but I continue to do so for some crazy reason. Okay, moving on. I picked up another JanSport bag. I'm gonna give this one a wash because you can just throw these in the wash. It does have the leather bottom, which the leather bottom ones are a little more valuable than the other ones. I feel like, does JanSport have like some sort of lifetime guarantee on the leather bottoms? I feel like that's why people like the leather bottom ones. So, you know, as with anything that I'm picking up in my hauls, please keep in mind that I shop at the bin. So my costs are extremely low. Again, referring back to my receipt, I just feel like I need to put this disclaimer in here because I know that when I watch haul videos, you know, you do need that perspective. So again, I paid $24.89 on the accessories. Think of everything I've shown you so far, with the exception of that orange bag that was from a previous haul. But think of all the stuff that I've shown you so far and divide that by $24.89. So my costs are really low. So, you know, if you're not buying things for 10 cents to $1, then I don't know that I would always recommend picking it up. Getting off the soapbox there now. Okay, so this is, I feel like I looked it up and or somebody told me it was good and or I just made an independent decision. So this is Kurt Geiger London, and it's just a little leather clutch. I'm not sure, what do you call this, like scaly leather? Wow, it doesn't get better. There we go. You can see there is some like, I don't know if it's something that got on there or some discoloration, so I'll take a leather wipe to it. The inside's really clean, says Kurt Geiger London, and then has like a little pocket here. But this is actually really cute. I really like, it's kind of like a, what do you call it, like an iridescent like pearl. I was like, let's zip it. Okay, so there's that. Okay, this, yeah, I picked this up. I don't know what the resale is gonna be on this, and actually, I may have other intentions for it, but it's a Dooney and Bourke purse. It is cute, but it's kind of faded and a little dingy around some areas. The leather's actually in really good condition, which is kind of the sad part. It's more of the canvas cloth. Excuse me. I'm like sucking in too much air every time I talk, so it makes me burp. I apologize. But yeah. So here's a little piece of info. You may or may not know this. So, and this is probably the case with a lot of like high-end or, you know, high-end designer brands. So Dooney and Bourke does have like a damage or repair program. So you can send certain items in and they'll fix it up for you. I can't remember what or if there is a cost. So you do need to look into it. Just type in Dooney and Bourke damaged handbag or repair handbag, because if they cannot repair the handbag, then they give you a credit for the original price of the handbag. Am I saying that correctly? So for instance, here's this handbag. Say they deem this as like unrepairable. Then they would give me a credit. Say the handbag cost like $250 originally. They give me, I can't remember if it's either a full or half percentage of the original handbag in credit. So there's a little more details to it. Don't take what I just told you at face value. Please look into it more if that's something that you're like, huh, I've got some Dooney purses. So do look into it more, or send me a DM and I'll talk with you more privately about it. Here's some more Ipsy bags. I have gotten these ones in my day. Those ones are super cute. Gosh, I think I'm at like almost 8 now, which I usually sell them in lots of 8 to 10. Oh, this is funny. I don't know if this is worth anything, but I just grabbed it and it came with a free scrunchie. I don't know why I'm touching that. They're like those little, it's not Tamagotchi. These ones are like, this one's the Nano and this one is the Gigapet. And I absolutely remember these. I had Tamagotchi, I had Nano, whatever, I had Gigapet. So I don't know that I'm gonna replace the batteries in those unless I have some of those small batteries. Otherwise, I'm just gonna sell it as is. Maybe somebody wants it. I grabbed these because I use these. So and this is not the first time I found, you know, these little hair ties at the bin. So Mama's gonna keep those for herself to use. Just like the little nylon ones. Okay, here's the other Bowden bag. So again, I don't think it's like a shoe bag or a handbag bag. If I'm wrong and you know otherwise, let me know, but I think they look like travel bags. Okay, this is just another dust bag. This one's a Marc Jacobs one, so this would actually be perfect for one of my wallets. So maybe I will include that. This I actually got for, unless there's a good resale on it, I might use it for my dogs. It's a leash. The brand is Wigsy, but I think I've seen these ones before. I feel like these are like the no pull leashes, and it's a double, like it splits, and the hand, like, you know, where you hold here is like gel, so it's like super comfy. So maybe I'll keep it for myself, but oh, sorry, she just threw it on top of her and she's like, what the heck? Okay, we're almost through the accessories. So last accessory here is this nice Madewell purse. Okay, so what's interesting is that I follow somebody on Instagram and they said, so you can see there's like someone's initials, it says AMF, and somebody else, no joke, on Instagram this week posted that they had picked up, I don't know if theirs was Madewell, but it was another bag like similar to this and had AMF on here. Like, isn't that crazy? What are the odds? So the handbag is, it's in fair condition. I mean, the body of it, like, I don't see any rips, tears, or anything like that. But it does, you know, it's a little dirty. So I'm going to take a leather wipe to it and do what I can. But otherwise, I will sell it as is because I still just think, one, I think this is a popular style of theirs. And I still think it's a great handbag. The inside is, you know, fairly clean. I mean, it's like, you know, a little marked up at the bottom, but it's just, you know, it's just the leather. And then it does have this little side pocket. Oh my gosh, there's stuff in here. What is in here? There's a Hyatt Place. Oh, this is like a room key. Okay, this is for Ajax. What's this? Oh gosh, I don't want to look at it. I actually don't care. But I will throw that away before I sell the handbag. Okay, this is the last accessory bag, okay? Here we go. Okay, I've got some more canvas bags. These ones are actually really cool, and I feel like they were, where were they sold? I don't know, probably like at a grocery store or something. So if you're a Seattle local, this is actually kind of fun. We've got West Seattle, Queen Anne, Ballard, U District, Seattle, Capitol Hill, Broadway, Bellevue. I think the other side just repeats itself. But these are in new condition. It looks like some store was trying to sell them and wasn't able to. I tried to see if there was more. I was like, these are awesome. I feel like somebody will want those. So I grabbed them. Okay, this handbag is Elisa Athenians, made in Brazil. I'm going to show you the tag. There we go, whatever, if you can see that. It's just a nice leather handbag. I'm gonna show you. It's got some little tassels coming off here. Comps, I felt like I couldn't find anything on it. Then I felt like I just searched it on the internet and it looked like it was maybe a nice handbag. They only wanted 20 bucks for it. So I don't know, we'll see. But it's in really great condition, so I feel like someone will want that. Okay, this is actually just a fun bag. So my friend Kayla, Hazel Hearts Vintage, she had a bag similar style to this, just like a vintage bag that we did like a little garage sale this past spring. And so at the end of the garage sale, she was like, do you want this bag? It was different than this one, but similar style. And my husband was like, yeah, he wanted it because he's a musician and he wanted to put some of his musical equipment in it because it was just like a really cool old vintage bag. So anyways, he actually uses it all the time and gets lots of compliments. So I saw this one and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to pick this up because maybe my husband will bring life to this one. So it's so fun when you give like your thrifted items to people in your life and they get compliments on it. Because you're just like, yeah, I just saved that from a landfill. Okay, my cord is like draped awkwardly over here, so hopefully it's like not pulling at the camera. I don't want the camera to fall because you know what that means? Then I have to edit this and be like, sorry, the camera cut out. Okay, oh, there's a lot of clothes. We're at 35 minutes. Okay, let's go. So, excuse me, these are a pair of Hudson jeans. They almost look like they weren't worn because it still has the style stitched in there, and I don't know why you would wear these with that in there unless they didn't know better. So it's Harper and what does it say? Something straight. Like I said, I've been trying to pick up straight leg jeans. This is size 31. Is that true? 31. Yeah, they're cute. It's kind of like a darker wash. Okay, there's that. Okay, I grabbed these. These are a pair of Adidas. I'm not sure if they're men's or women's, but they're a size large. They look like a women's actually. And they're like the snap, tear off, tear away. And I liked them because they're purple. I had a pair of these in middle school and I was like the only kid in middle school who had them in my class at least. And everybody loved them and wanted them, and I shared my locker with this one girl and she wanted to borrow them one time and I'm really nice and I let her borrow them and I never saw them again. That's making me sad thinking about that story. Here I have them again. Okay, so these are a pair of ex officio women's size 14 you know, like outdoorsy pants. They zip off there. Do these sell? Yes, they do. Okay, these are a pair of tummy tuck jeans. They're not your daughter's jeans. I think they are a straight leg. What size are they? I think it says a 4 because that's what that tag says. If you're curious about it, reach out to me. But they're black, but they have these cool little like shiny black rhinestones on them, so that's really why I picked them up. And actually, I was surprised people like buying the not your daughter's jeans, so cool. These are a pair of Lucky Brand size 2T jeans, and I just thought they were real cute, so I bought those. Excuse me. I feel like Ty gave me this. This is a Victoria's Secret Sexy Little Things size 34C little baby doll. It smells romantic. I think it has all the stones. Yeah. It smelled like somebody had a good time in there. Not in like a gross way, just like a musky way. Okay, this is probably a Helly Hansen or North Face or Columbia. It's Columbia jacket. It's a women's medium. Like shell. I don't think it has a lining in it, nor do I know if it was supposed to. But yeah, there's that Columbia jacket. This is a Cachet. Gosh, you know, for Cachet being out of business, I sure do find a lot of their stuff. It's like a chunky knit cardigan thingy. I hope I'm not hitting the camera. I just hit that dang wire. Does it have buttons? Maybe. I don't know. This is interesting because there's like holes as if they're supposed to be buttons, but I don't see any buttons. So that's odd. But you know what? It has it on this side too. I don't know, guys. Huh. I gotta look at it closer. You know, a lot of times after I do the hauls, when I'm actually listing items, that's when I really see like, oh, this is this way, or this is wrong about this. Okay, so this jacket just felt really nice. It's like a lightweight puffer. And then I was like trying to find the tag, and it's reversible. So I was like, okay, now how do I really find the tag? Oh, it's Nike. So when they're reversible and you can't find a tag, look in the pockets, one of the reversible pockets, because it might have it in there. Which one did? Here it is. So it's in the pocket. This is, it says medium, and I don't, maybe it's a women's medium, but I kind of thought it was like a girl's medium too. I think that's a girl's medium because the sleeves look too small. Okay, set that there. This is a Ralph Lauren Lambswool cardigan, size medium. I really like this print. Very holiday, sitting by the fireplace. Okay, there's that. What is this? It's linen. So I didn't look up the brand. I think this says Gertie's large. It's a size large. It's 100% linen. It's like a ivory, just button up shirt, button down, button. I know there is a difference. Feel free to chime in. But, this is a Robert Barraquette Montreal. I don't know if I picked this up or somebody gave this to me, but I just grabbed it because I thought it looked nice. And I was like, well, if they're going through the effort to write Montreal, maybe it's something good. So I picked it up. Let's see, next is, this is a Pure Jill medium petite button down shirt. It is 100% cotton. I just like the style of it and I like the color. So by the time I showed up to the bins, sorry, I gotta take a sip. The textiles were starting to get a little weaker. It wasn't as good. Earlier in the morning, Ty said that there had been a lot of raw donations. So, but this one bin that had like already been looked through, I went back over to it, which Ty had said it was really good. And I went over and it was still really good. So this is a LuLaRoe top, size extra large, just blue, like a heathered blue. This is a Theory, size small. What's the 100% Ramie? What is that? It's probably just like cotton in some other language. It does have like the sleeves that go like that. It's a little sheer. This is a Bowden, size US 10 petite, gingham, yellow, sleeveless, collared. So cute. That's super cute. This is a Banana Republic sweater, size extra small. You know, Banana Republic is like, it's not something I pick up at the regular thrift store, but if it's at the bins, and I liked the print, and what's the material? It's 25% merino wool. So again, that was another thing. I felt it and I knew it kind of felt nice. So that's another reason to not wear gloves at the bins. I know some people like to wear gloves, and I used to wear gloves, and then I was like, oh, there is something to feeling the garments, which you do miss with wearing gloves. So it's a trade-off. You get to have clean hands. But this is a Columbia fleece. It's a women's large. Nice little green color. This is a Gap, just button down shirt, striped, and then it's got, I don't know, does this count as Swiss dots? But if it does, it's Swiss dots. Okay, this is linen, but what are you? Linen with Love. So I'm not familiar with that brand. What size? Excuse me. It's a UK 22. So I don't know what that is, but we'll convert it. Just a little button down shirt. I love these shirts, guys. You know I do. This is, doesn't matter if it's linen, it's gonna sell. My opinion. Don't come knocking on my door later. This is a Columbia. I believe these are, I don't know that this is a women's large. Maybe they're girls large. Just like a lightweight shell pant. It does Velcro at the bottom to taper the leg. It feels like maybe it's like a, could be a hiking pant or could be like a lightweight shell for cross-country skiing. I do cross-country ski, so I'm mildly familiar with the gear that needs to be worn. But that looks like a girl's large. This is a Just Fab top, new with tags. What size is it? I think it's they wanted $39.95. Oh, that's annoying. Somebody cut the tag. Does it have it on the inside tag? Let's see. Oh, 100% rayon. Okay. No, that's fine. I'll measure it and figure out the size. I don't know. I don't think it's a dress, but it could be. It could be like a shirt dress, I guess. I don't know. It looks like it's probably like a medium or a large. This is a Material London 100% merino wool zip up, you know, what do you call this, sweater. I believe it's a men's. It looks like a men's, and it's got this, I don't think it's real leather, but faux leather trim. There is some splitting on that trim, but I thought it looked nice, and I didn't see any holes, but we can always find those later, right? It's kind of like a dark brown. My dog is sniffing down here. I don't know if you can hear him, but if it's wool, you know, that's just one of those things that I pick up. Okay, these are a pair of, are these the Eviva? I think they are. Where's the stupid thingy go? Oy, oy, oy. Hi, I see you down there. Oh, here it is, sorry. These are the Eviva, so this is Lululemon's, like, little girls line capris. Yeah, there's no size. That was what I remember. There wasn't a size on them. It's like the second time that this happened to me from something from the bins. Hey, can you stop sniffing? Yeah, go away. Thank you. Love you. No, don't go. Don't. He's going the other way now. No. Stop. Go. Out. Doesn't listen to me. Okay, these are a pair of Under Armour girls, youth medium little leggings. I found that in the same bin as those other ones, so I don't know, maybe those other ones are youth medium too. Okay, these are a pair of Levi's original 501 straight leg button fly, 100% cotton. What size are we? Probably see on the back. 36 waist, 32 length. They're in really nice condition, so I grabbed them. Like, they're in really good condition. I was like, what the heck is that? It's like a men's. No big E on these, but that's okay. This is a, excuse me, Talbots woman, pure cashmere 1X lavender sweater. The tag is holding on for dear life there, but that's not a reason that somebody's not going to buy it. I believe I checked it, and I don't think there's any holes. Just needs a little bit of a mild sweater shave, but it's in otherwise good condition. This is a Ann Taylor Loft factory sweater, but I really loved the print. It's got a little penguin with a Fair Isle print on there. What's the material on this guy? I like looking at the materials. Clearly you can get that from me at this point. This one's 100% cotton. It's a size large. It's really cute. I was like, what was that? This is a North Face. Okay, I don't know. Maybe that's branded somebody's company, which will bring down the value of it a little bit. I'm like, what is this? Does it say something over here too? Sorry, guys. No, this just says TKA stretch. So I don't know. Maybe that's just like a model style or whatever. Anyways, this is a women's small North Face jacket. This is, I feel like this was something Ty threw back. This is a Gsella small athletic top. You know, now's the time of the year to maybe start buying some athletic items, because come January, it's new year, new me, right? So everybody's gonna be back at the gym, so they're gonna want that sort of stuff. So just a thought. This is a T, is the brand. It's a kid's brand. It's a size 6 girl's dress. Very cute. And this is a LuLaRoe, I don't know what they call this one, the Lindsay, size large, like a ribbed gray open front kimono. Oh, I was like, what is that? There's just like some little lint balls on there. This is a, these are, gosh, don't drink every time I say this is a, right? Old Navy Rockstar size 10 long jeans. Skinny leg, of course. These are a pair of Talbots Irish linen size 16 lined pant. They kind of look like the leg is a little bit shorter, like it's going to be like an ankle or cropped. A couple more items in this bag, and then I have the other bag, and then we're done. This is a Banana Republic. Looks like it's new with ripped tag. 100% acrylic scarf with some pretty sequins, which you can't see because I'm holding it on the wrong side. Ta-da! Okay. This is a Nike. I don't even know if this is worth anything, but I just bought it. I just thought that print was cool. Just do it. What is this? A men's extra large. Okay. Second and final bag. Hope I'm not pulling on the camera. This is a Land's End size small women's 6'8" lightweight puffer green. These are Vineyard Vines size 36 men's gingham green shorts. I don't usually find Vineyard Vines here as much, so it's always fun when you find a brand that people get in other parts of the country. This is a J. Crew button-down shirt. This is, the fit is like boy fit, it says. It's a size 4. Let me grab the sleeve. It's like a red and I don't know what color blue you would describe that as. Almost like a denim blue. Hey, can you, I almost called him Oliver, which is my son's name. Chauncey, calm down. Thank you. This is a, oh, so there was like a small pile of like little vintage girl items. So I grabbed a few, I went through a few, but anyways, this says a creation of, I think it says IMP. I don't know, I'm gonna have to look it up. I think I started to look up some of them when I was there and I was like, yeah, I'll buy it. It's like a little girl's blazer. It feels like wool, but there's no care tag. This is, does this one have a tag? This one says Bow Age, and it's a 6X, I think. Like, I don't know if this is a nightgown or a dress. That's pretty sheer for a little girl, obviously. Is this another one? No, that's something else. Hold on. I know I have a couple more. This one is, I don't know if this one had a tag. I feel like a couple of them didn't, but I just thought that one looked really cute. And, oh, yeah, what's up there? Gonna have to trim some of those off. Obviously, the hem has come undone. This reminded me of, like, what I used to put my dolls in when I was little. I'm like, is this a doll dress? But that's really cute. Okay, I think that was all for those, like, little vintage items. Okay, this top is, oh, I think Ty gave me this. It's Desigual, or however you pronounce it, size medium top. How cute is that? I don't know if I just hit the camera, I'm sorry. This is a Columbia size small Omni Shield. I'm like, is this a boy's? I'm like, that doesn't look like a women's, so I think it's a boy's. Okay, these are, I'm hitting the camera, darn it. Hold on, let me move this cord. Here we go, breaking the third wall there, right? Is that what it's called? Maybe move it around to that side. Okay. These are a pair of Victoria's Secret pink sweats, size extra small, and I say pink on the butt. They're purple for the Huskies, University of Washington Huskies. This is, oh, this is a Rain Spooner classic fit, size large shirt. I think those have a pretty good resale value. R-E-Y-N Spooner. This was just new at tag, so I picked it up. It says Point Cove, California Clothing Company, size 3-4. It's a little girl's dress, a little boho top. Hey, Chauncey, stop. This is a Victoria's Secret pink, extra small, must have been from the same girl. UW, University of Washington top, sweater. This is a pair of Cool, size 32-32. These must be a men's. Like, you know, outdoorsy pant. They don't appear to unzip at the bottom at all. And I think those need to be washed. It's all gonna get washed, but some things I pay more attention to than others in terms of executing the spray and wash on them. This is really cute. It's Zara Baby Boy, size 2-3. Hold on, I'll hold it up for you. Little coat. Isn't that cute? That is so adorable. This I picked up because I love the print, and I was trying to check my darndest while I was at the bins to see if there was any stains because it is white, but it's an Old Navy classic. Hold on. Sometimes I see the size in here because somebody cut out the size. Size large. Just a button-down shirt, right? Super cute. But look, it's little foxes. How adorable is that? So I checked the pits, and the pits look good because that's usually like where you're gonna find the problem. Okay, these are a pair of Gap Kids, size 6-7, little leggings with penguins. How cute is that? Okay, what is this? This is, oh, an 11C, size 4 coat, which is Anthropology. I'm not sure how well you can see it. The material is kind of like velvety, and it is lined. It's got this really pretty lining, and it's in pretty good condition. I mean, it's just like it needs a lint roll, but I don't see any flaws on it. No, looks good to me. Looks good enough to sell. Excuse me. This is Kevu, which is a brand I've talked about before. It's a size medium. I think Kevu is based in Seattle. It's just like a sweater, just like a crew neck sweater. It's kind of soft. I'll give it a wash. It's not that special, but it's soft. It's got soft going for it. Okay, this is, what size is, or what is this? Oh, this is a Gsella, size large. Just like a zip up, you know, athletic, athleisure jacket. Kind of a limey color. Like, what is that? Like, it's not quite a yellow and it's not quite a green. This is a Lands End quilted puffer, another one of them. This is an extra large, excuse me, size 18-20, quilted purple, like an eggplant color. These are a pair of Adidas shorts. Maybe I grabbed these for my son. It says size 7, 7X, but I don't know. I don't know where the X comes into play. Oh gosh, yeah, there was like a bunch of like kids shirts in this one bin. And I grabbed them because, not necessarily for my son because I think he'll actually grow out of these, but maybe I can sell them in a lot. But this is a BB-8, which is Star Wars, extra small. This one felt pretty much new. Is that Dickies? Anyways, it's a size medium. This one felt very new. This one is new. This is a Harley Davidson, new with tags. They wanted $12.97, which is probably not too bad, considering the tag on here says $28.99, marked down to $20.99. It's a size 8-10. Harley Davidson stuff does have a decent resale. Yeah, that's obviously a child size, in case anyone was wondering. This is a Columbia size 6-7 boys shirt. It's like that, what do they call it, like tech material. These are LuLaRoe. Is this an older LuLaRoe with this like, what do they call it, waistband? I mean, it's not like the other waistbands. This one looks older. So anyways, these are like the one size. It's like an Aztec print. So I'll probably lot those up. Just get a few of them. I was thinking of giving this one to my son because, well, this one's a 10-12. And it's Lego Movie. Everything is awesome. There's a new Lego Movie coming out, which he's excited about. These are J. Crew women's size 10. The style is Belle Marin. These kind of look a little shorter, so I don't know if they're, maybe they're not. They just look like it to me. This is a J. Crew men's extra small 2-ply 100% cotton, just button down blue shirt. We're getting near the end, guys. This is awesome. This is a Carol Little woman coat, size 1X. It's 92% silk on the shell. I don't know if Ty gave me this or I just grabbed it myself, but it's in good condition and I just bought it for style. This is an ex officio women's size 10 skirt. New with tags, yay. So this is a North Face size extra small, which is a size 5 it says. Kids quilted, kind of mixed material puffer. So the chest is quilted and then the rest is like this nylon material or polyester. Yeah, because it's a little fleecy. It is just a little dingy. I mean, I'm gonna wash it, but sometimes these stains it doesn't really come out. It doesn't come out for me. Not for my surface level. I'm gonna wash it for you. Excuse me. This is a Yazdi size medium, 100% rayon top. I'm not sure. I know I can figure it out from the buttons. I think that's a woman's. I've gotten a couple Yazdi items. The comps don't show a lot of soles, but the soles do look good. So, this is a Columbia extra large women's, maybe. It needs to be washed, but it actually feels like the fleece feels really good. Like it doesn't feel like it was worn that many times, but it does have just a few small, what appears to be surface spots on there. So I'm hoping with a wash that cleans up, but it's actually really nice. This is a J. Crew, yeah, J. Crew size size 0 skirt. It feels like wool. It is. It's 97% wool with the waist has some elasticity there, but not a ton. So I don't know if this has been stretched too much. So this might not be sellable. We'll set that to the side. This is a, was it North Face? No, this is a Land's End size 5'6" kids, lavender, purple, just windbreaker. Let's see what else we got. This is a Helly Hansen size large. This is a men's large. It kind of does look like it. Just like a shell, probably like a rain jacket. Can't tell if it's men's or women's. Sometimes they say. This one doesn't say. But it's in good condition. Just needs like a wash. This is Ty gave me this. I'm gonna say this in because I'll say something else about that. Okay, I got this. It's always the stuff that you don't feel so sure about that sells first. So this says Trip. Trip NYC is the brand. I've never heard of it. And you know what? I didn't even look up comps on it. I don't know that there's, oh, there's a size here. It says size 4. But I'm thinking that's vanity sizing, which I was trying to remember that word last time I was doing my haul. Because this looks like it's probably like a plus. You know, but it's always this stuff. that sells like the fastest. So that's why I pick it up. This was a Peak is the brand, if I've not talked about that, but I learned from a friend of mine that that's a good brand. It's a boys size 14 short. I guess it's sold at Nordstrom. Okay, this is cool. I didn't look up comps on this either, but I just thought it looked really cool. So this is Disney Descendants, and it's, I don't know what size. And I want to find the size because I feel like somebody might message me about it. Oh, I'm sorry. Is a size large, 10, 12 kids. Like raincoat with like these bat wings or whatever. You know, not bat wings. But you know what I'm talking about. And a crown on the back. The only thing is there's no hood. So I don't know. Maybe it's not meant for a raincoat. Maybe it's meant as like a piece of costume. But I thought it looked cool. I've got this. This is a baby Gap toddler 3-year-old just sweater. Okay, the last thing, it's not really like the best thing, but it's a little factoid like I gave in my last one. So this is just a vest. I don't even know if there's any tags on it. But when I list this, I'm gonna put the keyword art to wear. Okay, that's 3 words, art to T-O, wear. Which is, again, it's another type of just style of clothing. If you didn't watch my last video, I talked about lag and look at the end of the video. So this is another style similar to, I mean, it's not like a similar style, but like lag and look. And if you put it in your title, it helps people find it. Again, you kind of have to be the person, the eye that decides what to call it. So for me, I would call this art to wear. I do believe it fits into that style. I have sold other vests similar to that. So I like to tell people art to wear is literally more like what it sounds like. It's like, I think of like art teacher. I think of like something that your art teacher would wear, something a little bit funkier. Now arguably you might think, well, my art teacher would also wear lag and look. They might cross paths. But I, you know, again, I should have looked up the definition, and somebody can add it down below on what art to wear is. However, that's how I'm going to list this. And comps, I'm going to let you look them up, but I think I could probably get 20 or 30 for that vest, maybe. I'll take less, obviously. But yeah, so there's just a little keyword thing for you to look up. That's the end of my haul, I believe. Oh my gosh, there's one more thing. It's not anything good. I mean, it's cute. I just bought this for style. It's an H&M. No, it's Urban Outfitters. Just a little tee, V-neck tee, but it's got, is it kitties? Yeah, it's like little kitties with sweaters on. Really, that's the end of my haul, and I don't think I left anything in my car. What will I leave you with? Last night I went to a Poshmark party. It was Poshmark's 7th birthday, and they had one in Seattle. It was hosted by a gal named Connie and another gal named Tammy, and then another gal named Christina. I'll actually put their closets down below too, because it was really awesome of them to host the event, because I know doing and organizing those sort of things are a little bit difficult. There was, I think they capped the event at 24 people, and I think all 24 were probably there. It was a lot of fun. It's great to just see other resellers in your area. I know that the response I've gotten in a lot of my videos when I talk about people that I thrift with, it's my dog sneezing, and now she's concerned about him. A lot of feedback that I'll get from people is that, oh gosh, I wish I had people to thrift with in my area. Well, the truth is, and I don't know if I said this in another video, but the truth is I didn't think there was anybody in my area who was doing what I was doing until I put myself out there. And so that might be what's holding you back, is that you haven't put yourself out there, or you haven't put yourself out there in maybe the correct way. And when I say that, I mean, like, you can't just like be on Instagram in the background looking for people. You have to put yourself out there on Instagram, perhaps, if Instagram is your mode of communicating with other resellers, letting people know, hey, I live in this area, or have, you know, searching for a Posh and Sip. So anybody can host a Posh and Sip. It doesn't have to be at a other facility or a restaurant or anything. You can have it at your house if you're comfortable having people at your house. But that helped for me was I went to a Posh Party Live at the beginning of this year. That helped me meet other people. Then I went down to a meetup that eBay had at their campus, and that's also when I went and visited Poshmark's headquarters. I did that. That's the thing. You can go visit. I'm not telling you to contact them because they might not like being inundated with requests, but I did go to headquarters and I got a really awesome tour. So I did that. What else have I done? I went on a thrifting trip. Once I realized, oh, I went to a Christmas party too. This time last year, literally this time last year, I went to a holiday party down in Portland. My friend Nicole State hosted it, and as well as Kayla Hazelhart's Vintage, they hosted the party, and that was a great introduction for me. So it kind of like snowballed from there. That's also where I met Ty, and then in like March, Ty and Kayla and I went on a thrifting trip to Denver. When we were in Denver, I got to meet Ray and Savannah, who are street savvy on Instagram. And what's yours, Ray? I'm thinking of your closet name, which is Matt Talik. What's your I can't remember right now. I'm sorry, Ray. I apologize. I'll put everybody's info down below. Why not, right? Okay, so anyways, I met them when I was in Colorado. I met Hustle Jimmy. He's awesome. I'll put his info in there as well. Oh, and Rosewood Cottage Resell, if I'm saying that one correctly too. I'll put her info down there. So it's like it kind of spirals from there. Then in July, we went to eBay Open, and that's where I got to room with Hillary, who's Thriftzilla. She was awesome. Met lots of people there. What else have we done? Oh my gosh, I'm like forgetting stuff. Well, and then in October, we went to Posh Fest. I met tons of people there. But people just start coming out of the woodwork. I met Lily, who's a local reseller. We've hung out. So anyways, it's kind of like you kind of have to take these baby steps to leave your house. When at the Poshmark birthday party last night, I gave a little talk on like what it takes to go full time. It was very like high level. However, that was one thing that I touched on, is that, you know, if you want to be a full-time reseller, that's something you have to be okay with, is being a little bit of an introvert or just enjoying quiet time, because there's going to be a lot of it. And that when you do want and need those social interactions, you have to find them, you have to seek them out. And it can be something as small as just like, well, I'm going sourcing today so I can talk to a cashier. Or I can go to the post office so I can talk to the mailman. I'm not going to get my packages picked up today. But then also taking those bigger steps to interact with other resellers. And I think that's one of the amazing things about Poshmark, is that they host these events for their sellers, which is one, obviously great for them. It creates, you know, free promotion on their part. I mean, it's not entirely free to put on the event, but additionally, it allows resellers to find each other and meet each other. And I promise you, they're not your competition. None of us can go to the thrift store every single day as much as we would love to. There is enough for all of us. There's too much going in the landfills. I have a friend who works at a landfill. So anyways, I don't know if that was a soapbox, but if that did offend you in some way, I'm sorry. But yeah, I don't know where I'm going from here. But the Poshmark birthday party was a lot of fun last night, and it's always great to meet up with other people. So anyways, that's all I've got for you guys. Now I got to put this all back in a bag because I'm not going to get it all listed before the trip. Hopefully I'll do that next Tuesday when I come back, start working on that. So anyways, I hope you all have a great weekend. I'm not sure when I'll get this video uploaded, so hopefully it's before the weekend. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.